Okay, so the next problem in the lead code we are solving is summary ranges. Okay, so basically here they were given us a sorted array, and it has been asked to us to generate a ranges. Okay, so let's see what does that even mean. So basically here we got this list. Okay, 1 2 0 1 2 4 5 7. We need to generate a ranges, right? We could have generated any ranges, correct? 0 to 1, 1 to 2 to 4, 4 to 5, 5 to 7, correct? These are all the ranges, but what is being asked here is it should be contiguous. Okay, so what does that mean is, so basically here if you take an example of this one. Okay, here, yeah, so basically here it should be contiguous. Okay, so what does that mean? Okay, so it should be continuous. Okay, so let's say that if I take any range here, right? So I can say 1 2 3, this is contiguous, correct? Meaning continuous, correct? So let's say that 1 2 and 4, if I take this range, this is not continuous, correct? Like, I mean, there is a breakage here, like 3 is missing here, so it is not a contiguous. Okay, so basically in that case what is going to happen here is this will be the range, 1 to 2 will be the range, and 4 will be the one separate range. Okay, so that's what we are going to achieve here. Like, I mean, if you understood this point, I think we should be good here actually. Like, I mean, we can just use the while loop or for loop to just iterate through it and build a ranges. Okay, so now let's see, analyze this example now, and let's check the quickly check the code. Okay, so basically what we are going to do here is we are going to start from here. Okay, and we need to build the ranges like of a contiguous ranges. Okay, so basically if we start from left to here, right? So basically 4 is different, right? There is a 3 is missing here, so this will be one range. Okay, and next, if we start from 4, 4 and 5 are contiguous, 6 is missing, we'll have to stop there again, so this will be one range. Okay, and finally 7, we will start from here but there is nothing left, so we'll stop here. So ultimately we'll got the 3 range. So, and also you can see that here 0 to 2, 4 to 5, and 7, right? We need to ultimately represent it like this: start and end, start and end, and finally the 7 one. Okay, and also it's not like 7, like, I mean, they will get a single digits and only in the end, it can also come in between or even in the beginning also. Let's say that if the array is looks array starts like 0 comma 2 comma 3, right? In this case what's going to happen, so the first range will be 0. Okay, there will be a break in 1, right? There is no 1 here, we'll have to stop here, and the next range will be 2 to 3, right? This will be the answer for this list. Okay, so hope this problem is clear. Let's see that how we can solve it. Okay, you can also give it a try. So by just using the loops, right, we can should be able to solve it. Like, I mean, we'll be iterating from left to right. Okay, we'll be starting from here and we'll be iterating to the end. Okay, and wherever we see there is a break, right, we're going to stop there and we'll have to have some range stored. Okay, we'll store the range in the result. Okay, and we'll proceed for the next one. Okay, now let's quickly check the code. So basically what we are going to do here is, as we discussed, so we know that this will be our initialization. Okay, like we'll use the 2 pointers here basically because we need a range here, right? Starting and ending, we need to know, like, once we are at the end, we also need to be aware, like, from where did we start, right? So for that purpose we'll be using the 2 pointers, start and end, and both will be pointing to the 0 initially and even the starting index. Okay, we can also use a for loop, like if you are comfortable with that, right? We can also use a for loop here, but I've just used a while loop here. Okay, so start is equal to end is equal to index. So it what does it mean is, so every in the beginning we have set the start pointer, end pointer, and also the index that we are looping, right? Everything is in the beginning. Okay, we'll be starting the iteration, and every time we do the iteration, what we need to check here is the continuity, correct? So let's say that we have a number. Okay, so okay, sorry, why is it taking time? Okay, so here, right, we have a number here. Let's say that my end pointer is pointing to here. Okay, so we'll be keeping our start pointer every time in the beginning, or else, like, wherever the new range begins, right, there the start pointer will point it, right? So we need to move our end pointer to check if there is a continuity in the next number. So okay, so currently let's say that end pointer is pointing to here. So what we are going to do here is we are going to take a peek at the next index. Okay, we'll get the number, and if it is equal to the plus one of this one. Okay, let's say that we have a x here, and the next element should be x plus 1, correct? X plus 1, right? That's what we are going to check. We'll add 1 to this, and we'll also get the element for the next element. We'll see if that is equal or not. Okay, if that is equal, we are going to say that it's a continuous, and we'll update our end pointer. So that's what we are trying to do here. Mm, And also when we are peeking to the next element, we need to make sure that we don't overflow, correct, we don't overlook like outside of the given array, right? So we need to make sure about, we need to make sure of that. So that's why we have this condition. And here we are checking taking a peek of the next element, and we are comparing it with the x plus 1. Okay, so if it is equal, we'll be incrementing our end pointer. So till the point it is continuous, we'll be keep on incrementing the end plus 1. Okay, and ultimately when it stops, either the array might have completed, or like, I mean, if there is no match, right, we'll stop it, and we'll be building the results here. Okay, and what is being result meaning, let's say that if it is both start pointer and end pointer, there is no continuous, we found only one element, in that case start will be equal to end, so we'll be formatting the result in this way. Okay, if it is having a separate range, we'll be writing the range in this way, just like 0 to 4 to 5, and this will be the 7. Okay, and ultimately we'll have to reset our start pointer now. So so once we find the range, right, see here we found 0 1 2, the new range begins from 4 to 5. We'll update our start and end pointer to the new location. Initially it was set to 0, now we'll be analyzing the new range, so we'll be pointing it to the 4 now. So that is it. Yeah, mostly I think like, I mean, to understand the question itself, like, it's a bit confusing actually. So if we got to know about that, I think we are clear here. Yeah, that's it. Thanks.